previously on Ultimate 23 Dragon.
Is it right for the Raiders to move back to Los Angeles, and am I in favor of the Raiders moving out of Oakland? To be honest, I'm not really in favor of them moving out of Oakland because in terms of that team, it's all I've really ever known. For the time that I've been a Raiders fan, they've always been in Oakland. So I would love to see them stay there. If Oakland was to, if the Raiders were to ever move out of Oakland, I would like them to go to a city where I think they could be appreciated and is not cursed with a bunch of bad stuff happening. Specifically, Bush Country, aka Las Vegas. Don't go to Bush Country, I will root against you from now on. Anyway, if they do move, I'd rather have it be in a decent city that's actually appreciative of this situation. And there's no way in hell that's Las Vegas. It just isn't.
Going green, this time 5. Going green, this time 5. Bring them down.
I've been thinking very long about this particular subject. And to be honest, I'm still not sure how I really feel about this or how to go about this in the future. But considering it's been nearly a month since this issue started at its highest level, I think it's high time that I address the elephant in the room. Mark Davis.
Find me that dumb wannabe college graduate. Do not let him leave this racetrack at all.
I'm fine.
No, I'm talking about the kid. He's not leaving this track till he sees me.
No, not that Mark Davis. This Mark Davis. Alright, so here's the thing. The Oakland Raiders are going to be making a move to the one city I would not want them going. They're going to Bush Country, which if you know me very long, you'll know that means Las Vegas. And how mad am I about Mark Davis and eventually almost the entire NFL saying, yes, let's have the Raiders go to Bush Country? How mad am I? That's how mad I am. They could have moved to almost any other place on the planet, and I could have stayed with them. But nope. They're going to go to the one city in the world that I despise over anything else. Bush Country is a place that I cannot stand. And, oh man, there are so many reasons why I can't stand that place. Among them,
It promotes prostitution, which, yuck. It promotes gambling, which I'm not big with. Their nickname is literally Sin City. They stole an NHL team for God knows what reason. Ricky Hendrick's racing career essentially ended in Bush Country, and that in turn led us to being mainly introduced to Brian Vickers. The worst commentated race in NASCAR history commercial-wise was done there. Thanks, Fox. NASCAR had the brilliant idea to move their Cup Series banquet there for no reason. To my knowledge, Paul Tracy still lives there. Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, and Brendan Gaughan all from there. The plane crash that claimed Rick Huseman's life actually started in douche country, coming back from an event in douche country, and it was in a Beechcraft Bonanza, reminiscent to that of the incident. Oh, and last but not least, the same day as Huseman's plane crash, I lost one of my IndyCar trio there, and it was 2 days after my birthday!
You get the picture, right? Me and Douche Country have a hate-hate relationship. So now the question becomes, how is my fandom with the Raiders going to work? To be honest, I haven't decided that. When this was first announced, a couple days afterward, my boyfriend brought up this subject. And he asked me, will I continue to be a Raiders fan? And my initial reaction was going to be no. But then he followed up with, even if they are still in Oakland. Which eventually turned into the question, should I root for them until they go to Douche Country and then ditch them? I don't know. Do I want to stay with a team that I know is going to go to a doomed city and I don't want any connection to? I don't know the answer to that. You see, it's interesting because in a lot of the press conference stuff that happened the day of that announcement, Mark Davis is basically bringing up all the stuff associated with the Oakland people and the people who live in Oakland.
I have mixed feelings, obviously. I love Oakland. I love the fans in Oakland. And I know that there's going to be disappointment and maybe some anger. And I just hope that in the future, as we play in Oakland this year, that they understand that it wasn't the players, it wasn't the coaches that made this decision, but it was me that made it. And if they have anybody to talk to about it, it should be me. And I will, in the coming days, try to explain to them what went into making this difficult decision.
All right. Don't worry, Mark. No one has blamed Matt Kenseth and Jack Roush for Brian France creating the chase format. Oh, sorry, playoff in NASCAR. We're not blaming Derek Carr or Collie Mack or anyone else in the Raiders squad for the move to Douche Country except you. You have nothing to worry on that. But anyway, the main thing that I'm not sure he's getting is that this is not just affecting the people of Oakland. It's affecting the people outside of that area who's rooted for the Raiders, like me. I live on the other side of the United States, so I don't have any correlation with Oakland. I was introduced to the Raiders because my very first NFL outfit was Oakland Raiders gear. And my family is all over the place when it comes to football. Realistically, everyone I know is all over the place when it comes to football. My mom likes the Steelers, my dad likes the Jets, my boyfriend likes the Lions, my best friend likes the Ravens, one of my racing crew likes the Cowboys, and there are other people that I know of that likes the Cowboys or the Redskins, and a lot of them are couples. So, yeah, we're all over the place on that one. But because of the gear that my parents got me when I was younger, I was initiated to be a Raiders fan. That's how that started. It was a cute summertime outfit. Little black shirt, black shorts, silver lines going down there with the Raiders logo over here. It was cute.
Hey, what are you doing in here hiding?
Nothing much.
You read maps.
Alright. Sorry for the interference, that was my dad. This is twice now he's interfered with a video of mine this year. But anyway, that outfit is what started me being a Raiders fan. And I have some Raiders items since. A lot of it I got from my best friend. Including a couple different signs. Even got me a key. But now I'm not sure how to go about all this. I did have a sign on the bottom of my door, which is now to my grandma's room because she stole my bedroom. And I removed the sign. Because I was that upset about it. They could have gone to almost any other city in the world. And I could have stayed with them. But nope, they decided to go to the one city I despise most. They went to Bush Country. The main thing that I'm not sure about in the future is, will I continue to root for them as they stay the Oakland Raiders for, at the very least, the next year? They might stay the year after, and after that, who the heck knows? And the honest answer to that I have is, I don't know. And the fact that Mark Davis had the audacity to say that he was trying to work all these things out to try and stay in Oakland is absurd. He's been trying to get them to Bush Country for years. That's the most upsetting thing. The day they had that vote, I was at work. Let me at least make sure that was the right one. Was it the 27th? Yes, it was. It was March 27th. I was at work. And I had it on ESPN, because they were having their little owners meeting and stuff in Texas, I believe. And what eventually happened is that they said they were going to have a vote of whether the Raiders were going to be moving to Las Vegas and stuff. It was 2 o'clock, which is when the vote started. And Adam Schefter, who's the main ESPN NFL person, didn't have anything yet. 3 minutes later, they have a vote. I'm going, how was the vote that quick? Did they just start or something? And then I saw it was 31-1. Because the TV that is at work compared to my current location at that time was a very large distance. I heard 31-1 without hearing anything else. And I said, I knew it. I knew they wouldn't approve. And then I went up to the television, because I had no one in the store at that time, and I saw it was 31-1 approved. Only one owner voted against that, and it was the Dolphins owner. And I had this ghostish look on my face the entire rest of the day. They could have moved to Los Angeles. That would have been fine. They could have moved to San Diego. That would have been fine. They could have moved to someplace in Canada. That would have been fine. Hang on! It's almost dinner time as I type typing, so don't worry about that. But nope. They went to Bush Country. And now I'm not sure if I want anything to do with the Raiders organization anymore. I'm not mad at the players. I'm not mad at the coaches. I'm not mad at the people in Bush Country who are happy that the Raiders are coming to their city. Because they got nothing to do with this decision. I'm more mad at Mark Davis than anything. And there's essentially only one way I could root for them. And that's if they did what they did the first time when they thought that going to Los Angeles was a great idea. Because in the 80s, Al Davis took the Raiders from Oakland to Los Angeles, thinking that would be the better situation for them. And he admitted he was wrong. And if I'm right, it was like 12 years after their move, they went back to Oakland. And I'm thinking, if that happens, I could root for the Raiders again. Because there's no way I can root for them when they're in Bush country. So that's essentially how I feel about this situation. This is something that I wasn't sure how to discuss this situation. I wasn't sure how to tell you how I felt about it. And it's interesting because I got something new going on. Because the annotations on YouTube are going away starting in a few days, I decided that instead of my usual outro, which the cards thing will pretty much ruin for the entirety of a video, I decided that what I was going to do is that instead of a usual outro thing with some sort of movie and the subscribe and all that stuff, I would just do a question of the day. So at the end of this video, I will have my question of the day for this video. And it's pretty much the obvious one. So tell me what you guys think about this entire thing. What do you guys think I should do? And that's it for this situation. Thank you everyone for watching. This is Ultimate 23 Dragon, and that's my final answer.